you are. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about the podcast. Today marks the 8th anniversary of Star Trek Wars, and Nemesis was probably the last time we'll all be here together. Oh, and something jabbed me here in the calf.
Transporter Chief Adams, Jeremy has been injured. Lock on and bring him up.
Stand by.
Leta, it's just a...
Scratch. Right. Sorry, Commander. We can't take any chances. We're the first podcast team to set foot on this planet. We don't know what the risks are. Joseph, what's the holdup?
The transporters detected unidentified microbes in Commander Reed's body.
Well, can't the biofilter screen them out?
Apparently not, but Dr. Joselyn has been notified.
Acknowledged.
I wasn't ready to leave here anyway.
Sending up the biofilters analysis of the microbes.
That's not much to go on.
So I can override and beam Commander Reed aboard?
No, I better go down and make an evaluation there.
I hope these are the right coordinates. Just kidding, Doctor. I know how much you love the transporter.
About as much as I love comical transporter chiefs.
Ready?
Over here, Doctor.
Fill me in.
I was walking along, minding my own business, doing a simple retrospective stroll. Something stuck me in the leg.
Any pain?
Other than emotional? No. Just a little numb, that's all.
Do you know what it was that stuck you?
We've been looking for it, but no luck.
Well, whatever it was, it left something behind. I'm going to take you up to sickbay. Chief, this is Joselyn. Medical override is authorized.
Acknowledged.
This is the strangest feeling. My whole leg just went dead.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship. You have no idea how much I'm restraining myself from knocking you on your ass.
I don't like bullies.
To hell with you!
And I don't like threats.
Line must be drawn here.
And I don't like you.
This far, no farther.
You wouldn't last 10 seconds in a battle with us.
I don't like to lose.
Commander Warp, prepare to launch torpedoes! I will make them pay for what they've done.
This is Star Trek Wars. Lower your expectations and prepare to be entertained. Resistance is futile.
One thing is certain, we're losing the peace, which means a war could be our only hope.
I'm running through the fire caves. Won't you join me? Together, we can fight the occupation while fighting our own funk. Because the prophets want us to feel a paw, not smell it. Indiscretion. Just because liberating your homeworld from murdering oppressors stinks, doesn't mean you have to. Indiscretion. A fragrance by Shakar Noir. Are you tired of a job that never seems to go anywhere? Does your boss continually press you for in-depth descriptions of private, intimate dreams? Don't go to HR. Go to Jorah Morel's Dreamcatchers instead. One session with old Jorah and you'll be whisked away in the memories of forbidden love and rekindled passion. Jorah Morel's Dreamcatchers. Sex up your boring memories, you loser! Jorah Morel's memories are copyrighted by the Anaran for the private use of the paying customer. Any other use of these memories or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of worldwide genocide learned without the Anaran's consent is prohibited.
Jorah Morel's Dreamcatchers. We're stupid, dumbass memories. Our thing of the past.
Podcast blog started January 20th, 2022. During a geological survey on Serata 4, Jeremy has become infected with an unidentified microbe. Jeremy?
Jordan.
But your footwear didn't belong?
My mouth? No, not this time. Jocelyn said she was getting bored as podcast doctor. I just thought I'd give her a challenge.
That you did. Jeremy's nervous system has been invaded by an unknown microorganism. Not a bacteria, not a virus, but with the elements of both. There's the point of entry. The microbes are infecting the great sciatic nerve, and they are multiplying at an incredible rate. There.
Can you remove it?
Not surgically. The organisms fuse to the nerve, intertwining at the molecular level.
That's why the transporter's biofilters weren't able to extract it.
There's no evidence of nerve damage, but the organisms are impeding nervous function.
My leg's still asleep.
Prognosis?
The infection is spreading. It will eventually reach the brain.
And if it interfered with the neural activity there,
Jeremy could die.
how can I help?
I need to know more about its composition.
And for that, you need a sample?
Exactly.
Connorbot, Leta, prepare to beam down to the planet.
Aye, sir.
I must reiterate, it would be better if I went alone.
Don't like my company?
Your company is not at issue. Your vulnerability to the microorganism is.
All right, I'll watch where I step. Besides, how do we know that this bug doesn't like robots more than it likes humans?
Possible, but nothing likes old meatbags. So highly unlikely. In any event, why risk both of us?
Because I know exactly where Jeremy was when it happened.
Energized, Chief.
He was right over here.
I am detecting no animal life within 50 kilometers. However, I am reading extensive animal remains, mostly fossilized.
A graveyard?
I do not know.
Connorbot, take a look at this.
The structure is rhizomatous.
Careful.
I am always careful. It appears to be dead, much like all you disgusting flesh tissues will soon be.
I'm not so sure.
Let it go for a second, Connorbot. Let's try something. Perhaps it likes humans more than robots.
If you are correct, you are placing yourself in grave danger. I like that.
Well, I'm counting on those great robot reflexes of yours.
That must be what we're looking for.
I would tend to agree.
Stand by, Chief. Got it. Energize. Thanks, Chief. Another minute and we'd have been fossils ourselves.
Leta, some of you already are.
Here's your sample, Jordan.
Get to sickbay right away. Report?
Commander Reed's injury was not accidental. Certain vines on the planet evidently seek out warm-blooded, hilarious beings with beautiful speaking voices, and deliberately infect them.
To what end?
Unknown. It is conceivable there is a symbiotic relationship involved.
Go on.
There are numerous animal remains in the area, leading me to hypothesize that the vines could be predatory.
Vines infect animals in order to kill them?
It is possible. For that meatbag's sake, I hope my hypothesis is in error.
Unfortunately, Mr. Connorbot, your hypothesis is rarely off.
Sorry I'm late, Chief. It's hard moving through the station holding all these tube grubs.
Rum.
I'm sorry, Chief. If only there was a better way. Grand Negus!
In the flesh. Rom, why are you carrying all your tube grubs in your pockets? Try this on for size.
Ooh, what is it?
This is a beef case.
Beef. What?
A beef case, Rom.
What case?
A beef case. How can you be deaf with ears like that?
Oh, I still don't get it.
Well, it's quite simple, my boy. You simply take all the meat you need during a briefing and store it in this chilled case.
And that's it?
That's it. It beats shoving them in your pockets like some meat-thirsty packlid.
The beef case.
It puts the meat in meetings.
Goodbye, stains.
Sing, Rom.
No.
I said, sing.
Oh, it's a beef case. Time to embrace food for your face. All packed in one place. The beef case.
Everybody,
bring a beef case.
Are you tired of tilling your own soil? Do you feel like the ears of corn are the only ones listening to you? If it feels like cultivating a meaningful relationship with someone is harder than dealing with last year's blight, then you need to visit BajornFarmersOnly.com. There, you'll find a healthy crop of singles who enjoy getting their hands dirty just as much as you do. There are bushels of new Bajoran farmers joining every day. So next time you turn off your soil reclamator after a long, hard day of farming, turn on BajornFarmersOnly.com for the hottest singles this side of Decour Province. And for the more experienced farmers, we recently added a new seniors-only section where the noses aren't the only thing that's wrinkled. So remember,
you don't have to be lonely at BajornFarmersOnly.com.
Eyes. All negative.
is there nothing that will cure this infection?
This microorganism is very mysterious. I can't even figure out what's keeping it alive.
Or how to kill it?
Oh, I can kill it, but not without destroying the nerves it's inhabiting.
I know you're doing your best, Doctor.
My best may not be good enough.
Comfortable?
Why wouldn't I be comfortable? They're waiting on me hand and foot. I hope that they don't find out that I'm faking it. Much like our fan base doesn't know you faking American accents while on the podcast.
I wish you were faking it. I've seen the thorn.
Yes, Doctor showed it to me too. Rather harmless looking thing, I thought.
And deadly. I'm sorry, Governor.
Well, them's the breaks.
Indeed.
I'm surprised they don't happen more often. After all, we are exploring the unknown
Malgore
rhythms of podcasting.
And the unknown can be benign or malevolent.
Jordan, one of the things I've learned on these voyages, on this podcast, and from you, is that most life forms act out of an instinct for survival, not out of malice.
It's an important lesson, and I admire your lack of resentment.
Well, if you forget to put a pop filter on a microphone, it's hardly useful to get mad at the mic when you start popping your peas.
Anything yet?
Not yet.
What can I do?
You can get out of my hair, guy.
Aye, Doctor.
This bug is persistent, I'll admit that. But I'm not worried. We Reeds are ornery too. As a matter of fact, my great-grandfather once got bit by a rattlesnake. After 3 days of intense pain, the snake died of alcohol poisoning.
You're a very entertaining patient.
I try.
Yes, you're making quite an effort to be cheerful.
You, of all people, should know.
You feel what anyone in your position would feel.
As the creator of this podcast, I have to set an example.
Even now, you've stepped down.
Now more than ever. Facing death is the ultimate test of character. I don't want to die, but if I have to, I'd like to do it with a little pride.
And a lot of impudence.
You bet. Dying is bad enough, but to lose my sense of humor? Forget it.
Imzadi.
I haven't given up yet.
It's spreading to his spinal column. It's weakening his autonomic nervous system. Judging by its present rate and growth, its infiltration pattern, the infection will spread to the brain within an hour. Medical log. Stardate 42976.3. I can't keep the alien infection from spreading to Jeremy's brain. Once there, it will kill him by dampening neural impulses. The only way I can keep him alive is to force the neurons to stay active by stimulating them with memories of Star Trek wars. Let's proceed. Good. Stand by with 5 milligrams of trichorazine in case of seizure. Here goes.
Let's give them a little bit of information, Connor. You are how old?
Well, I am 11.
And exactly how many of these original series episodes have you ever seen?
What? I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, that's
Yes.
going to be interesting.
We've stimulated random wave activity, but the patterns are dangerously erratic.
Hang on, Jeremy. Hang on.
Eldor Joy, this gratitude festival. Remember those poor souls that have so little to be grateful about. Hello, I'm Venison Skaggs of the Bajoran folk band Bahala. And this gratitude festival, keep in mind while you're writing your problems on a referral scroll to burn your worries away. Well, it's not as simple for Bajoran war orphans like Mubarak here.
My name is Bombard, and like a lot of kids my age, we suffered through the constant occupation. Occupation. You see, during the occupation, my daddy was eaten by a group of sad, desperate survivors and refugees. And my mother, as punishment, was fed to the hungry, hungry hippos. So please, if you are a prophet among us, please donate your latinum and space bucks. Or, if you're a traveler, go to Quark's Bar. A whopping 2% goes to the Bajoran orphans. You can help kids like me. Like me. Like me.
What, me?
And like me.
And like me.
Get out, Neelix! I swear!
I mean, let's face it. If Mubarak writes down deceased parents on a renewal scroll and sets it on fire, it just won't make his parents any less murdered. So won't you donate to the Bajoran War Orphans Fund today? Show Mubarak and the rest of his ilk that there are indeed prophets among us. I was walking home from the Takur province on a cold winter day. Took a shortcut through the fire caves, and I lost my way. It was getting late, and I was scared and alone. But then a kind old man felt my paw and led me home. The vet couldn't see him, oh, but he was standing there. And I knew in my heart his life was not linear. Oh, I believe there are prophets among us, sent down to us by the celestial temple. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, to teach us how to give, to guide us with the orb of love.
The wave patterns are still too irregular.
Why won't they stabilize?
Wait, I found the right amplitude. There. The patterns are steadier. He seems to be responding more to music.
Is the stimulation preventing the infection from taking hold?
For now. The vertex waves indicate a K-complex corresponding to a REM state of a musical nature.
He's dreaming.
Shrek and his race were all banished from their planet, and determined to save their planet, Shrek cuts a deal with the Federation to rescue the planet's princess. That's as far as I got, so you know.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb and the shape of an L on her forehead.
Sleepy Biden, he's a whore. Frankly, folks, he's a whore for snore. Star Trek Wars, #1. Started by Jeremy and that creepy little son. We got Jordan, Leta, Joselyn too. And folks, this wouldn't be possible without you. And thanks to Chelsea, today's co-star. When it comes to the pimp game, sister, you'll go far. You're very tremendous, of that there's no doubt. But still, when it comes down to it, I'll slander you for clout. Crooked Jeremy, he's no fair, and that's how I became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Now this is a story on Turok Nor about how I got the Romulans into the war, and I'd like to take a minute, break the fourth wall, and tell you how I became responsible for it all. In New Orleans, I was born and raised, but now the station's where I spend most of my days. Commanding, exploring, picking a seat to watch baseball games in the Hollow Suite. Then the Dominion came, mean and hell-bent, and started making trouble in my quadrant. So I posted a casual list and yelled, no more. Then said, I'm gonna bring the Romulans into the war. So I lied, I cheated, I bribed and went further. Guess you could say I'm an accessory to murder. Even though I slapped Garrick and we got in a fight, deep in my heart, yeah, I knew he was right. But the most damning thing about this is I'm pretty sure I can live with it. So I raise a glass to a well-done job. Oh, and computer, please erase the entirety of this law.
Well, the years start coming and they don't start coming. I'm gonna enter the rules and they keep the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to see, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. We're going well. You never shine if you don't glow.
Hey, Stamets. I've got something to say. I really love the skillful way you beat the other officers to the tardigrade's DNA. This ball's ran deep, but you swam it.
Damn it.
That final jump, you didn't plan it.
Damn it.
So please don't tell me to can it.
Damn it.
I've one thing to say, and that's damn it. Stamets, I love you.
Here's to you, A.G. Robinson. Starfleet owes you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa. Some advice, Captain Robinson. Mount McKinley sure as hell ain't low. So take it slow. Take it slow.
His nose should pant and his lips should curl. His cheek should flame and his brow should furl. His bosom should heave and his heart should glow. And his fist be ever ready for a knockdown blow.
I careless poop lord. I poop back poo. Spook lord. I poop back poo. Spook lord. Spook lord.
You're not the chief engineer, but you ran it.
Damn it.
There's my ceiling in my heart and you fan it.
Damn it.
If there's one fool for you, then I am it.
Damn it.
Now I've one thing to say, and that's damn it. Stamets, I love you.
You just stop singing, man.
Rising up, straight to the top. Seska's having his baby. But then she died, and he fell for Kellen, an unforgettable lady. It's the eye of Chakotay, it's those dreams in the fight. Neelix rubs his body on a table as their last Maquis commander wants to sleep through the night, but he's watching us all with the eye of Chakotay.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, get paid. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars hit with a mold. Okay.
He's relaxed. I sense he's experiencing feelings of warmth and dope beats.
He's reliving musical memories. It's a natural side effect of neural stimulation. Look at this. The organism's metabolism has changed. I wonder if the stimulation is affecting them somehow. I'm going to refocus the impulse pattern on the interpretive cortex.
To intensify his musical memories?
Exactly. We'll see if that has an effect on the microbes.
Jody, I love popcorn. I love Shaggy's popcorn. Girl, it's my snack when I'm in need. Popcorn.
You're queen and so you should be treated. Although you never get the popcorn that you needed.
could have left, but I called and you savored. Begged for a favor, bring me some flavor. Mama said on the day that I was born that one should never mess around with their popcorn. But the flavor that I made for it is so strong, ingredients are so long, this could never be wrong. But it's gone from the counter.
It wasn't me.
Saw me eating on the sofa.
It wasn't me.
I even had some in the shower.
It wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
It wasn't me.
She saw the kernels on my shoulder.
It wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
It wasn't me.
Heard my chewing get louder.
It wasn't me.
With each bite she got madder. Honey came in and she caught me making popcorn alone around 4:45. Picture this, I was just adding butter naked on the kitchen floor. How could I forget that I had said it was all for us? All this time she was standing there looking like she about to cuss.
Piping hot. Southwestern style, girl. Popcorn for women. A little left low Lopez, let the ladies know. Come on. What's poppin'? Sugar!
Hey, tasty popcorn. Your carbs are low. Your flavor's bursting out of control. You put some salt on.
That's right.
Melt butter and pour.
Poor girl.
Only you can make me eat and heat some more.
The flavor's calling, Nolan's got me crawling up the wall, and that bag ain't small, it's tall, and catch your cobs, her cobs be falling. Her neighbors hopping, stopping, all this popcorn always popping. They must believe we're dropping sloppy toppings to early morning.
Hey, tasty popcorn. Your carbs are low. Your flavor's bursting out of control.
Big time.
You add some butter, then eat some more. Only you can make me run back to the store.
Sugar.
Something wrong?
No, it's just that Jeremy's emotions are rather passionate.
As in erotic?
One, ew. But two, yes. Whatever musical number he's dreaming of now, it's putting his mind in a nasty place.
Popcorn bombastic. The flavor fantastic popcorn drinks with butter. It's the butter. It's the butter. Flavor. It's the butter. It's the butter. The popcorn bombastic, flavor fantastic. Once it hit your taste bud, you go, It's bombastic, flavor fantastic. Once it hit your taste bud, you go, It soothes. So kick back and chill. Getting more at the store, guarantee you will. Many flavors, but the butter, your soul will heal. Exquisite taste, you can tell it was made with skill. Ooh me, oh my, can't you smell what's popping in the microwave? Got me under a spell. Can't believe all that's coming from the kernel shell. Orville, my first name, so popcorn I sell. Boombastic, popcorn in the stores near you. Original flavor is what I bring you. It's boombastic, flavor fantastic.
The organisms are responding all right. Much like his pants, their growth rate has doubled.
Then all we have done is made things disgusting and worse.
Are you over the age of 65 and single? Then I suggest you join Wrinkled and Ready to Mingle. Are you like me and enjoy warming your hands by the fire? If you didn't, well, I'd call you a liar. Does the sound of my old man voice make every one of your toes moist? Then sign up at Wrinkled and Ready to Mingle, where Masaka isn't the only thing rising.
Old people, we're not going anywhere. Oh wait, yes we are, and soon.
Oi, is you tired of getting crump white flash gits?
Is you tired of all the lawyer fees and expenses? They rock right over here to me, boys. I'm Frank the Hedgehog, the Strong Orc. And I'm here to dacker yous a good deal. All you got to do is head over here and explain what's buggering yous. I will be here faster than you can pull out a chopper and smash a puny Yumi skull with. Here's some testimonials from my boys who say I'm the biggest and the bestest orc lawyer ever.
When the Westfold fell, Gondor would not help. So I called the Strong Orc, and the beacons were lit.
I was tortured in Mordor for information on the Shire. They released me, but they didn't give me back my precious.
Drag it, in it. Now, boys, this is Sogrot. Tell 'em about your story. I was out cramping these fat kids, right? And this Aragorn got pulled out his big, huge chopper. And I stopped right there and I said, Oi, that chopper, that's zogging flash. I gotta get me one of them. Then that grot cut me right in twos, he did. I crawled away like a proper sneak git, right? And I crawled to this Strong Orc. He gave me these flash metal spider legs and a brand new chopper. And a settlement of $180,000. Now I follow his boss wherever he goes because he's the biggest orc lawyer ever. That's fucking right. That's right, you see, I'm the people's orc, and I'll get you the settlement that you deserve. Now call now, and you get a new chopper, a rubber duck, and a free consultation for your case. And remember, if you need a boy to crumb them fresh kicks and you me's, call me, Frank the Hedgehog, the strongest, meanest, greenest boy around. Now, yeah, zog off!
Now we know the organism's growth rate is related to the memories he's experiencing.
Or the emotions that they produce.
Different mental processes generate different chemicals. Perhaps the organisms are sensitive to brain endorphins.
Then if some type of endorphins attract them,
others will repel them. I'm going to change the differential current pattern to highlights of fan participation throughout the years and see what happens.
Hello, this is Senior Council Member Bendict Schnyder, not with a review of the latest Voyager episode, and here's why. I haven't seen the episode yet, but apparently it's really bad, so I decided to make a little drinking game. Every time this episode makes me roll my eyes, I'll drink a glass of red wine. Please note that I do like Voyager and don't drink a lot, so this might be funny.
G'day, this is Wayne Fraser.
Hi, this is Barbara Whipple.
Alex Granda here.
Hi, this is Senior Council Member James King.
Hello, Star Trek Wars Council. This is Obsidian Council Member Dustin Peterson.
Hey, Jeremy, and the Star Trek Wars podcast. This is Brian Wolters. I wanted to give you a big thank you for this podcast. When I say thank you, I mean thank you. This has been my favorite podcast over the past several years.
Chakotay, is this thing recording? Starfleet Command. This is Captain Janeway of the Starship Voyager. Tell the fleet and the council not to run holograms non-stop. It's going to be difficult to explain. We never meant to frighten anyone. I'm afraid I'm going to have to close my open door policy. Tell Fuller he can do better. Tell the council I rate this a 1. 1 damaged subroutine in all of the writer's files. Tuvix, is that you? I'm going to have to adjust my perception filter.
Star Trek Generations. Is this movie good? I don't know. I can't tell you. Do I like it? Absolutely.
This episode is just gross. There is way too much snogging, too much fake chest hair, and a scene in 10 Forward with Troy and Bev with weird soap opera shots and panpipe music where Troy essentially gives her bestie permission to shag her ex.
And now a message from Catherine Janeway. It was the dawn of the third age of cigarettes and coffee. 10 years after looking for coffee in that nebula.
And he's
Joe asleep?
That's in protest.
Did my comms put him to sleep?
Joe, is this a joke about how boring the film is, or are you actually asleep?
Oh gosh, hope he's okay.
Oh, this could be the greatest moment of podcasting history. This is brilliant. Well, I heard a snore, but I thought he was mocking the film. So we'll put this below 3, above 5. Brilliant.
It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. And I can feel the dream come alive at last. I can touch the sky, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna change my mind, 'cause I've got faith of the higher, going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can read any star. I've got faith. I've got faith. Faith of the heart. Faith of the heart. It's been a long road.
Computer and transmission.
Growth rate has definitely slowed. What is he feeling? Can you tell?
Nostalgia.
Which is the opposite of horniness, and it's having the opposite effect on the infection.
Then your theory is correct. The organisms are sensitive to different types of endorphins.
And nostalgic emotions.
Such as nostalgia.
Yes, correct. We need to produce endorphins that inhibit the organism's growth.
Then we found a way to repel the infection.
Assuming we're not too late already.
How much time do we have?
I'm not sure. His vital signs are getting weaker. I don't want to risk another dose of trichorazine unless I have to. I must refocus the pattern again. We need to get that adrenaline pumping. I'm going to induce the memories he has of the celebrities Jeremy got to meet on this podcast.
Hello again. I'm Casey Kasem, and you're listening to Starfleet's Top 40.
Hi, this is Nana Visitor, Major Kira Nerys on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and you are listening to the
This is Robert Picardo, the holographic doctor from the Federation starship Voyager. Thank you for listening to Star Trek Wars.
Hello.
Hey, Connor, good to talk to you again.
It's nice to talk to you, too.
First and foremost, Mr. Casey, I just want to come forward and say I am your number one fan.
I hope not. I truly hope not.
Hi, everybody. You know, I want to address our great friend, Derek Moore. Hi, Derek. You're a yuckin' fuddy-duddy.
Oh, okay. If I had the body for it, I'd cosplay as Kira this year.
I appreciate that.
I have listened to your stories and your excuses and your evasions, and I will listen no longer.
What the hell does that mean?
It is my moral duty to protect mankind from whatever devious plan you have in mind.
It's already started.
Stop instigating.
I suspect that even time travelers are vulnerable to the Code 45.
Oh, are they really?
Hey, you know what else is interesting? You know, JFK was never really assassinated. Think about it this way. You can't believe the official stories. And let's just say his brain is still in a jar.
Hi, I'm Raika Sharma. I play Landry on Star Trek Discovery. Duh. We all know that. But just in case you were like, who is this person? Thank you for being upset on my behalf and doing a really cool podcast. And I hope you get everything that you are looking for in life.
We have had some feedback from our listeners at home, and a majority of them seem to be a little disappointed in your portrayal of Cal Hudson.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, but
I think you
Also, clouds aren't real. They are made by Obama to control our thoughts.
All right.
But the cloud people are very real.
Okay. And they're everywhere.
They're much too slick for that.
I must admit, you got me mystified.
You should have seen the look on your face.
You got any passions, boy? Any dreams?
Sex. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
2 Vicks.
That's a great idea, son. That's exactly what I would do if I were your age. Exactly what it's all about.
Okay. Mr. Clemens, I think he's broken. Oh, he dropped a cigar. Let me pop that back in his mouth there. Here you go.
Now, let's go.
I feel like we kind of got off on the wrong foot here. I'm hoping that we can at least, leave as friends after this.
It's too late for that.
Great. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Casey. One last question. Did you end up paying for your own parking today?
That sounds about right.
I do know a guy that can probably get that validated.
Well, that will help a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking to myself, I'm going to watch Rocket Man. Great movie about Elton John. And they made him gay. He was not gay before, but they made it to capitulate to the liberal yucking media. And on that note...
And it's been so good to talk to the three of you. And I just have to say again how impressed I am with you as a young man and how much hope it really gives me for our future. There are guys like you out there. That's great news to me.
Oh my God, thank you.
You're so welcome.
A fry but a joke. Try to hash brown but it crumbled. When I try to order, it's clear the customer service is not good here. No, oh, no, no. I was the best female pop vocal performance at the 43rd Grammys. What? How? This is my singing voice. That's absurd. What? Okay.
We've reduced the growth rate even further, but not enough, and his vital signs are deteriorating.
But we've isolated the specific areas to stimulate. He's feeling excited and nervous.
They must be producing a type of endorphin that's poisonous to the organisms.
Can you intensify that emotion?
I can refocus the impulse patterns even tighter, focusing on more personal Star Trek Wars moments, but I don't know if he can withstand it. He's an extremely weak soy boy.
But do we have a choice?
No. If we don't neutralize the infection within half an hour, he'll be dead.
Hey, Connor Reed here of the amazing Star Trek Wars podcast. Donate to our Patreon. Or you should check out the all-American Ford Mazda CX-9. It's compact, but has all the complexities of a car that I cannot talk about. And no other company has the balls to make skin sheet seats, which is fun for the whole family. And what it lacks in size, it makes up for in sheer American patriotism and viscosity, baby. So buy it now or there'll be great unimagined...
What's going on here?
Oh,
a commercial?
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I am Count Dracula, apparently. Buy it now. Donate to our Patreon.
Are you attracted to Vulcans, but always get shot down because you are never the logical choice? Then let me introduce you to a hot new alternative. Romulans. Romulans are nearly physically identical to their logical cousins, but with a few bonuses. The main one being their willingness to talk to a loser like you. Yes, for just 5 slips of Latinum, you too can speak to the most sensual voice the Romulan Star Empire has to offer.
Hey, so my Andorian buddy recommended you.
Your Andorian friend and I have a very agreeable relationship, and I hope to have the same with you.
All right. So, how you feeling, darling?
Actually, this chair I'm sitting in is quite uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. So, what are you doing right this second?
Trying a jumja stick.
I bet you are, and I bet you're loving it.
Not particularly. It has a distinct flavor, unlike a Romulan Ozel twist. Very moist.
All right.
Yes, with Hot Talk with Kreetalk, her smooth, hypnotically sexy voice is just a hail away.
What are you wearing right now?
Gigantic shoulder pads.
Okay, yeah, this isn't quite
Lose yourself in the intimate, soothing, dulcet tones of Romulan's finest.
So anyways, what you up to later?
I am feeling cute. Might build a hospital on Bajor later. I do not know.
Oh yeah, then what?
Heavily fortify it.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Hot Talk with Kreetalk. Hotter than the Hobus supernova. Romulans, so predictably lecherous.
Medical log. Supplemental. Jeremy's condition is still critical. I've discovered a way to reverse the infection growth rate, but I may be too late.
He's getting weaker, isn't he?
Respiration shallow, heartbeat extremely irregular, but we can't delay any longer. Inducing the memories of the times he met his heroes was perhaps too detached. We need to pump in random flashbacks from the people closest to him. Us.
Last time on Star Trek Wars. Pew, pew, pew.
With my childhood asthma and big nose, I've never related more to an alien race, so I really like it.
Hello. I'm not going to make you ask. I am wearing my beekeeper's my spacesuit from the original series.
Oh, is it naked time?
Always. Yeah, do you remember that time that we took Spanish 1 college course together?
Yeah!
No, Jocelyn, the correct answer is C. Anyways.
We just took a 5-minute break because I had to stop it so Connor could kill a spider on the wall, and he missed it, and now it's on the floor somewhere. We can't find it.
I used the Duck Dynasty board game, but it wasn't good enough, and it hit the wall before it could hit the spider.
One job. It's so terrifying. It's hard to do this while I'm terrified. They were scot-free.
Yes. I was about to do that impression, but I realized I can't.
You're pretty close.
Oh no, gets off.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Chakotay, are you at all spiritual? And he's like, I'm so glad you asked. Let me get my bundle.
Have you mated with them yet?
The girlfriend comes over. You'll regret it.
The relationship with Odo and Kira is just so sweet. She knows him well enough to give him the space and respect that he needs, even though he's really, really gross.
Are you mocking me, good sir?
Zachary Taylor Thomas, my least favorite president.
The kid from Home Improvement?
JGT.
Just to show how much of a nerd I am, it actually auto-corrected Joe Rogan to Joe Rohan. So,
I feel like they should have known to stay away from a Dyson. Of course they were going to get sucked in.
Oh, man. Willie Shatter does not take criticism very well.
There's a spider.
It's time to redeem myself.
Connor, it's up the wall now. Don't use Duck Dynasty, the board game. I can't believe this luck. It's back on the white wall. Okay, this is your chance, Connor. Just... Okay.
You get it?
Now, the question is, who saved us?
Oh, my God. Oh.
Connor.
Worship your savior.
Long live Connor.
Yeah, this is no one-night stand, although Odo could become one-night stand if he wanted to.
I propose that we dispose of Meatbag Connor so that I, Roggo Connor, will reign supreme. Think of the benefits, you disgusting human mongrels.
I'm a great driver. They keep asking me back, so...
Summoning you back. By court order.
She has no friends. She has a loser dad. And
She's sounding very reminiscent.
Hey, easy.
We can make a necklace out of your bones.
Would you like to wear your own bones?
I got too many thumbs.
Should have remembered never to cross a Ferengi when profit is on the line.
Soren, isn't it? It's Trek, Mass Effect, and Lord of the Rings.
The Holy Trinity. Mass Effect is Saren.
Yeah,
Saren.
the Turian.
Lord of the Rings is SAURON.
Yes.
Generations is SOREN.
Soren.
Yep, Soren.
Boy, I really stirred up a pot there.
I know. I even have the action
Soren.
figure, so I should know this.
Of Saren, Soren, or Sauron?
All three. I wish I had all three.
For
Sadly,
sure.
out of Sauron, Soren, and Saren, I have the Malcolm McDowell action figure. So
The only chemistry between them is a book that Henry Janeway pulled from the shelf entitled Chemistry.
I don't know how you guys aren't recognizing the strong sexual swagger of Henry Janeway, but
Children of muck, slime, filth.
I hope I can pop that balloon in my dreams tonight, because otherwise it will devour me. I didn't find a time crystal on the street, Connor. That was crystal meth. I've seen my future, and it's toothless. You were so lucky that dumb spider went back up the wall.
I told you it would.
Yeah, but how would you know?
Because I'm a master of stratagema.
Okay, now we can concentrate.
I know the nature of warfare.
If you knew the nature of warfare, you wouldn't have thrown a Duck Dynasty board game at a spider on a wall.
I wanted to actually use that game for once.
It's the first time you picked it up in 3 years.
Let me tell you something, brother. You want to come down here and you want to mess with me? Well, I'm going to take you down, brother, and you're not going to regret it. And that's how it goes when I say, yeah.
The longer this goes on, the less able I am to take you seriously, Jeremy.
This is, not gonna lie, this is a rough week for Star Trek Wars.
And now the conclusion.
The growth rate's down to 7%. The organisms are still impairing his neural functions. Respiration's erratic. Pulse grossly irregular. Blood pressure almost nil. Tricordazine.
Can we tighten the pattern further?
Forcing him to flashback on previous flashbacks is key. I'm going to up that further and have him flashback to his personal favorite flashback from his time on the podcast.
How does the doctor know more
Through the nose.
about engineering than stupid Balana because Balana's
Through the
an
nose.
idiot? Of
Out
course
the
she's
mouth.
through the marquee because she doesn't understand anything. She's some redneck farmer who doesn't know anything. God!
Balana's not a redneck farmer.
Besides, this entire massive underground city was about the size of the city you can build in SimCity 3. So, the size of a Taco Bell garage. I mean, a Taco...
Let's talk about the garage.
Yeah, pretty small.
Is your pen out of ink yet?
He hasn't looked at his paper once.
Yeah, I didn't even write anything down for this crap.
I need you to be very mature when I say this guy's name again, but
Right.
I really enjoy Harry Groner.
You should have warned me too, because I was about to take a drink.
I think I almost peed myself. Are you serious?
So Harry Groner, and you know, I love a good Harry Groner. When he is,
I bet you do. Oh my god. It's Canada Dry, kids. It gives you vigor and strength and diabetes.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to give it 6 baby wieners.
How could you take that the wrong way?
Sorry, that's WEANERS.
Oh,
they
wieners,
wean
sure.
baby wieners.
There's nothing to be offended about. Okay.
It's okay. I'm having a baby boy.
Yeah.
I can say that.
I guess that
I don't know if that's how that works.
Is that are you on the Fogel diet?
All right. I'm going to give this.
Oh my gosh, Connor.
That almost got biased.
Yep.
Nope. Connor, what are your cons?
Where's the jihad?
Rule number 1, don't touch my lighter. Rule number 2, no splooey kabluies.
Wait, sorry, no splooey kablooies?
Yes.
That's a rule. I think that's the undergarment.
Every Monday, we will watch the Beverly Hillbillies.
Hillbillies?
Are you a tortured artist who wants some inspiration? Well, come on down to Book Slop and bathe in the wet, slimy jelimy of knowledge. Red battles too.
What's that bad?
As it do, for me and you.
Have you been practicing your Louis Armstrong behind my back?
I have.
It's gotten better.
Thank you.
Why do you hate radically rancid Randy Ransom? If a thrill is youthful, and we all make our own hell.
Yum, yum. I can feel my fat folds swelling already. Remember, kids, hot blasted sugar flakes heart disease is heart disease you can count on. Oh, yeah.
What are we selling?
Listen, Obama was an inside job. I'll have a new podcast so I can make money long after this sad venture is over.
You're using this drowning ship to promote your new podcast?
Pretty much. I'm like that rich dude on the Titanic that kicked over an Albanian woman and her child to get in the boat. So
we're the Albanian woman?
Yeah, the Albanian woman and Jordan's the child.
Great.
Like our fan base, the growth rate is almost down to 0.
That's not good enough. More!
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about the podcast. Today marks the 8th anniversary of Star Trek Wars, and Nemesis was probably the last time we'll all be here together. This is the strangest feeling. My whole leg just went dead.
Imzadi.
I haven't given up yet.
My God, man. He's beginning to reminisce about making this very episode. I'm shutting it down before he paradoxes Star Trek Wars into oblivion.
Did it work? Was it enough?
I don't know. Unfortunately, it could be days, weeks even, before he regains consciousness.
How y'all doing?
Sickbay to bridge.
Yes, Doctor.
We've eradicated the infection.
I'm on my way.
You're still here?
I could ask you the same question.
How do you feel?
Beat, with a bit of a headache. You wouldn't believe the dreams I was having.
Oh, yes, we would.
You'll be pleased to know that we've terminated the infection.
Great work, Doctor. Now, if I can get out of here, I think it's about time I said goodbye to everyone who has supported me in this podcast throughout the years.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Lie still. I have a few dozen tests to run first.
Why? I feel fine.
There may be some residual memory loss. I just want to be sure you still know who you are.
Of course I know who I am. I'm Mark Maron of the WTF podcast.
Oh, hi, Mark. Joe Rogan and I were worried about you.
Jordan, I do not believe you have the authority to promote me to the rank of Joe Rowe again. What is happening?
Sex. In the meantime. Penal. So let's get down to the business.
Thank God Keiko's not here.
Tight, yeah! Not mine, Bajor.
Thanks for listening to Star Trek Wars.
Jeremy is sitting disconsolate.
Good start.
Here we go. I thought, I don't even need to read that. Well, I'll read it and then completely butcher it. As Leta walks towards him through the water.
Is that it?
Yep, and then you have one more line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I have it right in front of me. Okay.
The transporters detected unidentified microphones. I bet there is unidentified microphones in Commander Reed's body, but that's not what I was meant to say, so I'll say it differently.
Whoops, it's me, isn't it? Sorry, I was waiting for... All right. That's not much to go on.
Act 1.
Podcast blog.
Oh, sorry, Jordan.
That's okay.
The structure is rhythmus. Luckily, that's not me saying it.
Razzle dazzle.
It is a bit razzle dazzle.
I can't even do the bloopers correctly. For goodness sake.
Let's go for a second. Let it go. Okay, sorry. I'm starting.
I wish you were faking it. I've never seen the thorn. Oh, fine. All right. Let me start over.
Is that Imzadi?
I haven't given up yet.
What is that? How do I say that?
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Do it again. I feel like this is supposed to be like a. That's like a endearing term, right?
Yes. That's
okay.
Right.
All right.
That's why you struggled with it.
Shut up.
Look at this. The organism's they're responding all right. Much like his pants, their growth rate has doubled.
Then all we have done is made things disgusting and worse.
Act 4.
No.
That's so fucking gross. Sorry.
That was a last-second addition.
Holy shit.
Looks like we found a cure for your impudence. I'm going to change the differential current pattern. Nope.
It's a lot of techno
Great.
babble. I'm so sorry.
That's so good. These are words, and I know them. Oh yes, we would. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes,
we would.
I think that was pretty good.
One more time.
We'll do it one more time.
Oh, yes, we would.
All right, so number 2, perfect. Okay.
Should we record it separate and then you can layer them?
Okay, sure.
Oh, yes, we would. No, that's awful. Go ahead, Jocelyn.
Oh, yes, we would.
Oh, yes, we would.
That's it.
Okay, because I'll probably use every one of those takes and just overdub them over each other.
Just a room full of us.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
Oh, wait, you doing that Fat Albert style?
You can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey.
Okay, that was...
Wait a second. This whole thing was about an alien giving Jeremy an erection, and we had to stop it?
Yes.
Isn't there an easier way to do that?
Hey, write what you know.